Hi everybody, welcome to our e-preview on Men Dun Jia Art of War program. I'm going to briefly introduce myself as well as Destiny Academy. Then I will share with you why is there a need for you to learn Men Dun Jia Art of War, what do I teach during class, what special skills will you acquire after the class, and I will also show you based on the students' feedback, what successes have they gained after the 3-day program. About myself, I graduated from NUS Bachelor of Science Building, second upper. I'm the founder of Destiny Asia Global Consultancy. Basically, we are a Feng Shui consultancy firm providing Yin and Yang House Feng Shui, providing 八字 services as well as other form of Chinese metaphysics services, including like the Chinese 姓名学. I'm the master trainer of Destiny Academy Private Limited. Basically, I conduct classes almost every weekend. Besides being in Singapore, I also fly to overseas like Malaysia, Manila, as well as Indonesia to conduct Feng Shui related courses. Basically, my expertise is in classical Feng Shui, especially the 三元 system of Feng Shui, like the 悬空大卦 Feng Shui. And I also am an expert in 奇门遁甲 Art of War, 八字, classical and Vedic astrology, Chinese name system, I Ching divination, as well as face reading. So what I'm showing you now are just some of the corporate talk that I have given to say Samsung, CapitaLand, as well as to other companies. And I was frequently quoted by 联合晚报. Okay, then they have also done an interview on me about why do I choose to become a 风水师. From 建筑师 to 风水师 means why did I switch from a building job to a feng shui job. And these are just some of my interview appearing on Asia One, the newspaper, Razor TV, as well as the Chinese article on 姓名学 on the popular magazine, okay, the Pop Club. So about Destiny Academy, our motto is to learn is to live. Our vision is to be a leading academy for Feng Shui excellence. So the thing is that why people choose to come to learn from our school or from myself, and some of them even travel from as far as USA, Australia, Israel, Japan. All right, so we have actually students coming in even from Russia. So this is one of the pictures that I've taken with them. And personally, I also, besides conducting trainings in Singapore, I frequently fly to countries like Manila, KL, Indonesia, Balikpapan. All right. Well, why people come to our school? I believe that basically we have a set of very robust orthodox system from established Taiwanese lineage, tried and tested. All right. And personally, I try to answer all questions in class and outside class. I want students to ask questions, and there's no stupid question in our class. I love to keep the class very interactive. Basically, I want a very conducive and fun learning environment so that students can learn effectively. All right. And for myself, I focus a lot on real life application because most of the time I'm also practicing. I'm doing feng shui almost every day. I'm doing 八字 consult almost every day. So I'm able to focus on real life application. And our style of teaching is that we believe in consistency and no ambiguity in concept. 1 plus 1 must give you 2. You know, this is my belief, my methods of teaching. And therefore, students find that this is very interesting, very useful, and they are basically very, very so-called, find it very easy to use during their day-to-day application. In most of my Feng Shui courses, including Men Dun Jia itself, I believe in hands-on. Therefore, I will bring students out to student houses or to some of the cases that has some problem. We bring them there, let them simulate as like a real life Feng Shui master, so that they can basically assess and then give analysis and then followed by solutions, proposed solutions. All right, and I'll be there to check on them. So we go to various type of houses, from landed to HDB, as well as condominium or shop houses. At times, I also bring students to like a mega development like the NBS, like the Neon City, to tell them what is good or what is no good about the Feng Shui environment. Just quickly touching on some of our courses, from wedding date selection to 奇门遁甲 to 悬空风水、梅花艺术、face reading, assistant star water method. Some of the courses here are one-to-one basis, all right? But most of the courses are catered to the public, all right? So these are the rest of the courses like 八字、文王卦、悬空飞星、Vedic astrology, Ladies Life of 八字, as well as Taiwan Feng Shui landform tour, all right? So let me begin. Why learn 奇门遁甲 Art of War? Now let's take a look at this ancient Art of War. What's so special about it? Alright, so what exactly is 奇门遁甲? So to me, 奇门遁甲 is a three-dimensional luck creation tool. Okay, this is a term that I created. Alright, why three-dimensional? Because 奇门遁甲 talks about heaven, man, and earth. Alright, so it gives us a 3D luck creation dimension. It is very powerful. Okay, in Chinese we say 天时地利人和, all combined together. And historically, 奇门遁甲 is known as one of the three styles of 三式. So besides 奇门, in the ancient time, normally people like the military strategists like Liu Bowen or Zhuge Liang, they also know the other two like 太乙神术, which is used to forecast the country luck, as well as 六壬. 六壬 is basically the study of earthly branches. It is also a type of a divination tool. All right. 奇门 is known as the heavenly stem study. It was originally invented to assist the emperor in warfare. So legend has it that this study was founded during the time when the Yellow Emperor was fighting with the barbarian called 遮由. So there's this goddess of nine deity actually came down, or 九天玄女 came down to pass this secret scroll of 奇门遁甲 to Yellow Emperor to fight against 遮由. And at the beginning of Ming Dynasty, Liu Ji or Liu Bowen, one of the greatest military strategists, actually helped the emperor to fight and win the war. He actually wrote 奇门遁甲天地书, means the 奇门遁甲 heaven and earth scrolls, all right? The Yang House 遁甲 here, which is more for 奇门风水 application, and the 奇门遁甲 secret scroll. So he actually wrote all these classics, which were very, very important to our study. In fact, our lineage are known as the Flying Palace 奇门遁甲 lineage. We follow the Liu Bowen's system. In many schools today, teachers are teaching 奇门遁甲 as a divination tool. Divination means you ask a question, you plot the 奇门遁甲 chart at a point in time when the question was raised, and you analyze and read what the chart says to arrive at an answer. Okay, so that's the meaning of divination. It is akin to going to the temple to seek God's advice. Right? But of course, it provides more dimension. For us in our school, we focus on luck ushering so that you succeed in the daily things you do. In Chinese, we call 趋吉避凶. It is a life skill that we wish to impart on you so that you can control and create positive outcomes. All right. To do that, we actually need to plot the Men Dun Jia chart, which changes every 2 hours because the energy changes every 2 hours, to find out from the chart the most auspicious direction to attack. Okay. So let me try to define for you what is Men Dun Jia. Let's talk about qi first. Qi, or the San Qi, is the 3 mystics. Okay, namely Yi, Bing, Ding. So these are the 3 auspicious stems that we need to learn. Okay, these 3 auspicious stems are used to protect the king, the Jia, against the enemy called the Geng, because Geng will come and attack the Jia, because Jia is wood, Geng is metal. So we need to protect, and we need to use Yi Bing Ding to protect against Geng. All right. Nevertheless, although Geng is being deemed as one of the greatest enemy in the study of Men Dun Jia, there's a very specialized topic which I will touch on it during the day 3 of our program to teach you how to use Geng metal to succeed in life. Okay, but of course I'll tell you to use it with care. All right, because there was a very secretive scroll. It's called 讯行太白之书. Okay, not many people or practitioners know how to use this, but it is through the use of Geng we help people to deal with, say, for example, big bully. So next, what is Men? Men is actually door, and there are actually 8 doors over here: open, rest, grow, hurt, stop, sin, death, and fear. Every door carries a meaning. Some doors are auspicious, some doors are actually evil and malicious. So the auspicious door here are open, rest, grow, and sin. We say 开门, 修门, 生门, 景门. Okay, and the not so auspicious door here are hurt door, stop door, death, and fear. Nevertheless, in our program, I'm going to tell you that depending on the situation, all these malicious or malefic doors, they can actually be used on a daily basis. All right. For example, if let's say you want to go and collect debts because somebody owe you money, right? You can use hurt door to go and collect debts. All right. Also, if you need to go hunting, say for example, occasionally I go for prawn fishing, I also use hurt door to help myself, hopefully to catch more prawns. Okay. And this 8 door, okay, why Men Dun Jia is so powerful is because, all right, because it has another added dimension of directions. Okay. So, for example, if you need to go for an interview, all right, and because the day, the time may not be suitable for you because you have learned, say, some simple date selection method, and you look at the Tong Shu, and the Tong Shu say, hey, today is Chong, your animal sign. And that timing also clashes with you. It's inauspicious. Then how? You can't just tell your headhunter or the HR manager that, hey, sorry, why not we postpone? Because today is inauspicious for me. I think that's not very right, right? But not to worry. Because Qi Men Dun Jia actually provide you with 8 directions to choose, so that you pick the best direction to go for your interview, and with that, you succeed. Simple as that. So, what is Dun Jia? We have touched on Qi, we have touched on Men. So Dun Jia basically means to hide the king. Okay, because our job here as the military strategist, like Zhuge Liang, is to protect the king. So this thing I will elaborate more in class. During the 3-day program, I will also teach you Qi Men date selection for Feng Shui activities. Say some of you might have already learned some simple Feng Shui system, right? I'll teach you Qi Men 择日. Say for example, for aligning the door, aligning the tombstone for Yin Feng Shui job, for installation of altar, 神位, okay, for opening ceremony, for installing the bed, 安床, for installing the desk, for example, okay, in office. So I'll teach you how to use for renovation, burial, tilt door, tilt table, opening ceremony, etc. And of course, I'm going to give you this special information about how to use Qi Men formations to specially boost your luck in retail business, conceiving, scare away thief, and also to do some weather prediction. All right. We can also use Qi Men date selection system to predict outcome of events. Say, for example, there's an election going on. The date has been announced. You know, for example, the coming presidential election. Who is going to win? I'm also going to teach you some simple way to analyze the outcome of events in this 3-day program. An example of Qi Men formation, just a few, because there are even more. But why I introduced to you this 九盾, these are the 9 escape formation, because these are the very, very powerful escape formation in Qi Men Dun Jia, like the 鬼盾, 天盾, 神盾, 虎盾, and etc. Okay, Zhuge Liang actually uses this wind escape system, the Feng Dun, to find out where is the eastern wind coming from. Of course, you're going to learn this. Basically, how to calculate, how to predict where is the wind coming from, so that you can use it, say, for your game. You know, some people go for arrow, bow and arrow game. Some people go for, say, sailing game, as well as a lot of other things you can use it for. Even for opening ceremony, for, say, travel agency, you need to use Feng Dun. Okay, for certain barrier job, because you hope that your descendant get good luck, right? You need to use Feng Dun or Ren Dun, etc., etc. Okay, a lot of very interesting application I'm going to teach you. And of course, I'm going to teach you how to use Hu Dun to scare away ghosts. So there are different users of Qi Men system in today's market. For example, Fa Qi Men. Yes, Fa Qi Men or the magical Qi Men. I'm going to teach you a very, very simple and yet effective way of using Fa Qi Men for, say, for example, you solo fishbone. What are you going to do? You couldn't find a parking lot. So what do? You are chased after by a wild dog. What are you going to do? So all this I will cover under Fa Qi Men. Then in the market today, some of the subsystem of Qi Men Dun Jia is called Qi Men for divination. Alright. I'll teach you also a simple way of what I call Qi Men spatial divination. Say for example, from home, later on you are going to Shenton Way for your interview. Alright, or negotiation. What is the outcome going to be? You can already know, because based on Google Map, from your home, from your office, let's say you want to go to Shenton Way, say you stay in Hougang, you want to go Shenton Way later. So what is the direction you check from Google Earth? And then later on you plot out the Qi Men Dun Jia chart to find out the outcome of your interview. Simple as that. And of course, the core of our program is Qi Men for Art of War, battle. So we want you to win in all the endeavors that you do in your day-to-day matters. All right? Qi Men date selection I'm going to teach you definitely. And the other one, there's a separate course on this, is called the Young House Dun Jia. That means how do you really use qi men dun jia to do feng shui. Okay, this is a separate system, a separate course. All right. So which I will be teaching next year. So in this 3-day program, I'm going to impart on you all my knowledge on qi men dun jia art of war, date selection, as well as the fa qi men or magical qi men. So quickly, let me just tell you what makes up qi men dun jia chart. Okay, the first time when you look into this chart, it probably look quite complicated because of many layers of things. All right. For example, the stems, the stars, the door, the deity, and all these components, they change every 2 English hour. All right. Every 10 they will change. So next, I want to tell you why you want to learn this ancient science, or maybe this you should ask yourself, because I see that every day is a battle. The moment you wake up, probably you and your wife is already having a battle, and when you go to work, you have battle with your staff, your colleague, not the real battle, but some form of sometimes politics going on. Do you agree? And by learning Qi is actually a lifelong skill. You're going to carry this skill till the day you die. And you're going to have upper hand all the time that helps you to create control positive outcome to all your unfair advantage. So for art of war, you can use it for seeking wealth. Say, for example, borrowing money from bank. Let's say you are a businessman, or other form of seeking wealth. All right, opportunity, sales pitch. Also, you can go for medical treatment so that your medical procedure will be very smooth, positive outcome for you. All right, any form of medical treatment, Qi men can help you. There are specific doors, specific stars that you can use. For romance and dating and courting, I have used this for quite many of my clients, young clients especially. So how do you make a girl like you, or how do you make a boy like you using Qi men? I'll teach you. And day-to-day negotiation with your landlord, with your tenant, with your vendor, or with your colleague. All right? I want you to have an upper hand. I'll teach you external Qi men, I'll teach you internal Qi men. Say, sitting inside the office environment, how you're going to have upper hand. And some of you probably need to plan for outdoor event. Am I right? Golf game, al fresco event, say even wedding event, or family day. Sometimes you need to predict weather. You don't want to have it on a stormy day, right? So Qi men dun jia is highly accurate in this. I'm going to teach you. Okay, which day is going to rain. Sales pitch. Okay, especially if you're in the sales job, in the front line, say you're insurance agent, property agent, business development manager, this is going to be very useful to you. School exams, I'll show you a recent feedback later on. School examinations, so you need to do something so that, using Qi men, so that you have the exam luck. Job interview, very, very, one of the most frequently so-called youth services. A lot of people come to me because they want to succeed in their job interview. So I'll teach you what to do. Not exhaustive, but please do not use it for unethical purposes. Because in the ancient time, people use it for robbery, for fights, to threaten people, to bully girls, bully wives. All right? So there are also such usages. I'm going to share with you how people use the evil stamps, the inauspicious stamps of Feng and Xing, as well as those malefic doors. I'll demonstrate to you how they do it in the ancient time for unethical purposes. All right, but of course I urge you not to use it. Yeah. So these are some of the daily applications that I can think of, including travel, debt recovery, Recently, I've helped someone to get mitigation in court cases, escape from stalker, and so on, etc., etc. All right, you can ask me anything in class, I'll teach you. So recently, very interestingly, on 1st August, somebody wrote to me, say that because the child is going for primary 1, right? So being a very anxious mother, hopefully that she can actually get the girl into a good school, okay, that she has she has aimed for. So it's for primary 1 balloting. So I teach her actually what to do before she enters into the balloting center. So she wrote me an email. Thanks a lot for your help. I followed all your instructions and I successfully secured a place for my girl. Many thanks, Master Joe Ching. Yeah. So these are one of the very frequently so-called used services. You see, we practice the action-based 奇门遁甲, not so much about the divinative-based. All right. We want to make sure that things happen. We want to make things happen for ourselves. So how do we operate the 奇门遁甲 Art of War? I just share with you a bit of a secret, all right, right now. Basically, the mode of operation is we arrive at the venue. Okay, we build energy. I'll tell you how long to build in class. I'll tell you how to position ourselves when we arrive at the vicinity of the venue. Say you are going for a court case. So how far should you stand away from the building? And what phenomenon you can see? As a 奇门遁甲 student, you are definitely able to calculate, to predict what phenomenon will come. Say, for example, a lady in red, a man carrying an umbrella, a child crying, and aeroplane fly over. All these are phenomena that you can predict 1 month before you go for the event. You know, you can tell your friend, say you're helping your friend, hey, tomorrow when you're going for the interview, tomorrow at 2 p.m., you will see that there's going to be a monk walking past. There's going to be a bird, a yellow bird flying past. All right, etc., etc. This type of phenomenon. Okay, so after you see that, you enter the venue to carry out your job. Then you ask, why the need to see phenomenon? Why? Because it is a sign from heaven to tell us the timing is correct to take action. And sometimes you need those phenomenon to help you to succeed. All right. So one of the example here is that this client of mine actually want to pitch to investor. So of course, I teach him what to do. He called me last minute, what to do. So I say, great, 奇门遁甲 can help you. So I tell you what to do. So he said that I've been sitting here at Starbucks, exactly with Grand Hyatt, because he's going to Grand Hyatt to do a sales pitch to the angel investors. 2 girls dressed in green just walked by. I told him what to expect to see, all right? I said, okay, please proceed. So then he feedback, oh, hi Joe, meeting went well. I think it's just a matter of how much. Should happen next week. Well, I think that's a great news. It's a positive outcome for him. So again, this phenomenon is very, very important. And in fact, it is the closely guarded secrets of 奇门. If you want to learn 奇门遁甲, you have to learn the phenomenon, especially for the Art of War system. It is known as the 奇门刻印, 奇门 phenomenon. Well, basically the order of universe is known. You see, our ancient forefather, our great-great-grandmaster, has basically developed this very amazing knowledge for us. All right? And this amazing phenomenon has all been built, you know, the logic has been built into our software. And as a student, I'm going to give this to you for free, which normally costs about 1,000 US dollar. If anybody is going to buy this from me, I'm going to sell that at USD $1,000. All right? Just the system. And inside, talking about this software, inside this software, once you click, just only 2 or 3 clicks, compared to if you have to manually plot a 奇门遁甲 chart, it will take you at least 30 minutes, all right, to plot one chart for an hour. But with this software, it shortens your learning curve, all right, it's very effective. Just within 3 clicks, you can in fact find out what is the phenomenon, the analysis of the situation. And I'm going to give it to you for free. Our graduates have used it with success in dealing with daily challenges. And I'm always very happy to receive a lot of feedback from students. Like for example, this student, he's also a practitioner, so he helped his client to succeed in job interview. So he said that recently I tried on a client who can't find job for a long time. This happens in 2013, during the 2013 classes. And her next interview, I tried Qimeng on her. The phenomenon was bells with chime. She managed to hear some buggy car or bicycle ringing sound at the interview place, Changi Cargo area, and she got the job. Because it is not the possibility, the probability is very low. Okay, but yet the system says that, hey, you can actually hear something, a bell or a chime at this area, at that timing, in that direction. So she just followed the step and she got a job. All right. Examination, I've told you. So this student of mine used Qimeng, if I'm not wrong, for the ACCA exam. Managed to clear all 3 exams. So happy. Okay. So she thanked me in the email. And of course, some of them, they are quite, they want to have fun with the 4D. So this student, after he bought the 4D, he posted in our closed group forum to say that, hey, I use certain formations, certain direction, certain timing. I saw certain phenomenon, and I actually try my luck. Just have fun with it, all right? Not to be too serious with all this kind of lottery, but just have fun. Condo balloting. Okay, this one is from one of the students who is a property agent. So, nowadays, this one happens in this year, April 25. Nowadays, you know that balloting for a condo is not easy. So he wrote and then he posted in our forum again. By the time it was our turn, all 4 units were still available. He was able to get a good choice unit because this student also learned Feng Shui from me. So he helped him to select some good units in advance. And he, of course, used Men Dun Jia, hoping to help him to gain upper hand in the balloting. So delighted that the Qimeng that I used in the morning turned to our favor at the right time. He helped his client to secure the units. So wonderful. And I have this Mr. Rao from Philippines. So he said that, good evening, Master Joe. Through Men Dun Jia, I helped an entire family to get a US visa. Told them what to do, face the west, at what time, facing US embassy, what phenomenon to observe. So they got their visas approved. All right. So I say, very good. No, you're helping people. It's a good karma thing. And in fact, during the class, at the last day, I'm going to show you how you do this. The entire Art of War operation, I'm going to teach you what to do. I'm going to show you the phenomenon that will occur. Okay? And this was during a 2013 class. Okay? And I tell the student, let's go down together. You are going to hear loud music. Dark cloud is going to pass by. Birds going to chirp. Woman in red is going to carry a bottle. And you're going to see a monk on the bus. So all these things appeared. All right? I'm going to prove it to you. So people always ask, what's the difference between Joe Ching's, our Men Dun Jia system, and others? So please take a look. We belong to the Flying Palace Qimeng instead of rotating. We follow the Liu Wen system. We belong to the San Yuan system. All right, upper, middle, lower cycle. Okay, so this means that we are the 自认派. Okay, we have to insert every 3 to 4 years. We have to insert 15 days to do the intercalation. Okay, used by the royal family instead of the Cai Bu Fa. And something additional in our Men Dun Jia chart is we actually have the hourly purple white star. Okay, for Feng Shui application, like the 1 white, 2 black, 3 jade, and so on and so forth. So the 九星, okay, we follow the 悬空 flying star, the 九星, sorry. And we will teach you how to use Geng metal and negative stance and door to succeed. Why we choose to use 自认, just to share a bit more, because we follow the classic. And classic, which was practiced by royal family, says that, okay, in Chinese over here, I just, well, in simple translation, over here in Chinese, it says, 要知自认在何时，端在芒种与大学，超尘阶气若能明，方算确解奇门诀. In gist, if you want to practice the most accurate form of 奇门遁甲, especially with phenomenon, you have to use the 自认 system. Okay, then you can crack the mysterious code of 奇门遁甲, according to the classic. And people like to ask me, can I really learn the entire 奇门遁甲 course in 3 days? I say definitely, because to facilitate and shorten your learning curve, I have worked with an engineer to develop a bilingual 奇门遁甲 software for students, so that I actually remove the headache and the pain from students of learning how to plot the chart manually, which is totally unnecessary, because today even the master themselves, the practitioner themselves, they rely heavily on software. We do not expect you to plot manually. In fact, a lot of 奇门遁甲 teacher, they do not plot manually. So why am I asking you to spend additional 2 more days to do nothing except to learn how to plot? So everything, if I can condense to 3 days, if I'm able to help you to save 2 more days of your annual leave, your accommodation, why not? All right? So trust me, within 3 days, it is more than enough time. There's more than enough time for me to impart all the entire 奇门遁甲 Art of War, 法奇门 date selection system onto you. Because I have developed this software, and this is actually a window-based software, all right, for you. Of course, you can also install in your window-based tablet, so you can bring it around. It's very, very useful. Everything is just within 3 clicks. You can do all your analysis, do your calculation, do your prediction, and go for war. So just to sum it up again, what's a special skill you will walk away with? You will learn how to use 奇门遁甲 in the 3-dimensional manner, as I say, time and direction, to help you to 趋吉避凶, means to usher good energy to help you to succeed, to control, to manipulate the energy to your unfair advantage. Okay, of course, you will learn how to calculate and foretell phenomenon as mentioned, just like how Zhuge Liang borrowed Eastern Wind to help him to win in the war, okay, in the Red Cliff. You will learn how to use Qi as a powerful date selection system for your Feng Shui activity to create a result. You will learn how to use Fa Qi to find parking lot, dissolve fish bone, score an exam, and ward off bad energy. Say, for example, you go to a hotel, you want to get rid of some so-called unclean energy. I teach you how to do it. All right? Simple but accurate way to do divination, I will also teach you. Some of the reviews from our graduates, this is our latest batch, okay, on March, April batch. Huh? So many of them actually travel from overseas, and these are some of our past batches. A lot of them actually came from overseas. They purposely flew in to learn this 奇门遁甲 system, okay. So you can read, like we have Miss Nakamoto from Japan, Julius Feng. Julius is actually also a very famous Indonesian Feng Shui master. Okay, so he came, he gave me his review. We have Chris Lai from Australia also came. Okay, purposely flew in to take this course with me. Next, I have Louis from Philippines that flew in this time to learn. Pei Ning from Singapore. And last but not least, I have Dr. Anna, also a practitioner from Australia. okay, to come in to take this program. Okay, so just take a look at their review. So what after class supports you can expect from our school or myself? We actually have a Facebook closed group discussion forum for you to participate, to ask questions, and to share interesting cases. We have a free revision for you, as mentioned. You can always email me or WhatsApp me for any personal guidance on any doubts that you have. I will definitely reply you, because to learn metaphysical subject, I believe in hand holding. Okay, the initial stage, I must handhold you a while. And we have software technical support by engineer. All right. So sometimes you need to change your laptop, right? So you need to port over the software. Oh, we can do that for you to reset it. For course fee and details, you can email us at academy@destinyasia.com.sg. Please attention, Mr. Lester or myself, Joe. And you can visit us at our website, masterfengshui.com, or you can come and look for me at my Facebook, Master Joe Ching. Search for this picture. All right. So I've come to the end of my presentation, my preview. All right. So I just want to, before I go, I just want to say that if Zhuge Liang can do it, trust me, so can you. So thank you very much, and look forward to meet some of you very, very soon.